Hi everyone, we're 5 years into OpenClass and I'm so excited to announce the launch of our first direct-to-learners product, MagicGuides.ai. Here's the problem. Most students don't study properly, and if you've ever stepped foot into a college library during exam week, your evidence is right there. Scores of students spending hours cramming information that they'll forget immediately after taking the exam. And the crazy thing is, the research shows that by studying for short bits of time throughout the duration of a class, students will actually end up spending less time mastering more information than by spending a dozen hours cramming right before an exam, a learning principle known as distributed practice. But even students that know that cramming is ineffective, figuring out what to study and how to best study it can also be a massive challenge. You can spend hours sifting through old PowerPoints, lecture notes, and pages from the textbook without really improving your retention of the concepts. Or maybe you have some basic flashcards, which are definitely a step in the right direction, but often help more with memorizing definitions than mastering the higher level concepts and being able to problem solve to reach solutions. Enter Magic Guides. Now students can generate a full set of adaptive study guides that leverage validated learning principles like distributed practice, spaced repetition, active learning, retrieval practice, and corrective feedback loops to help them master any class. Here's how it works. So here we have Magic Guides, and just to show how simple this is for students to use, all they need to do is drag and drop their syllabus into Magic Guides, and then Magic Guides gets to work in generating the adaptive study guides for them. This can take a few minutes for it to do its thing, so here's an example of what a finished result looks like in Magic Guides. So here we can see that for this introduction to chemistry class, Magic Guides generated 12 adaptive study guides for this class. And the idea is that the student will go to class as normal. They're going to learn about all of these concepts in their class. And after they learn about each of these units, they can come into Magic Guides to take one of these adaptive study guides to reinforce the concepts from those units. So let's take a look at how one of these works. And we can click Begin Magic Guide. And at this point, Magic Guides will draw questions from the assignments question pool, where each question follows a format based on learning principles of how people best retain information. That format starts with an open-ended, what's called a retrieval question. That's a question such as this one. A sample of a metal has a mass of 250 grams and a volume of 50 cubic centimeters. Calculate the density of the metal in grams per cubic centimeter. Where the learner can't see the answer on the page, they're going to have to actively interact with this concept and attempt to generate an answer. It's been a while since I've taken chemistry, so I'll just enter I don't know, and I'll save my response and continue. At which point, the student will then be taken to a corrective feedback page where they can see the solution here and sort of self-assess, did I understand this, yes or no? If I didn't understand this, I'm able to review the solution to hopefully bridge any of those knowledge gaps. And these feedback pages conclude with a follow-up, what's called a mastery question, which is a multiple choice question meant to make this feedback more interactive and more engaging and continue to assess how well the student understands the concept. So for this question, if the same metal sample were cut in half, what would be the density of one of the halves? I'll just guess on this one, 5 grams per cubic centimeter, and happen to get this correct. I'll receive more feedback. This is why this option is correct. This is why these options are incorrect. Since I got this correct in my first attempt, you'll notice this mastery progress has increased a little bit. And basically, Magic Guides will continue to draw questions from the assignments question pool until the student has demonstrated mastering each of these learning objectives. So as an example, if I quickly demonstrate mastering these first two learning objectives, but struggle in this third learning objective, the assignment will adapt to give me more practice on that third learning objective to help get me up to speed with where I should be in this class. And that's basically how Magic Guides works. So hopefully this is a helpful tool for your next classes. Thank you very much for watching.